Hey everybody, it's Tom David Manning, and we are on the Smith machine doing legs. And also today we're going to be talking about authenticity and being as authentic to yourself as possible. I'm not even talking about other people. I'm not even talking about I'm going to be authentic for you. I'm going to be authentic for you. I'm being authentic for yourself. That's what we're going to be talking about, because that right now is heavy in my brain pan. Okay, we're going to be doing it, but first let's do a proper set on this. We're already warmed up pretty well. We're keeping it pretty low weight. We've got 20 on both sides, and whatever the bar is weighing, I don't remember. Anyway, let's just get into it. Let's do it. So I was watching an episode of Modern Wisdom with Sam Sulek being interviewed. Sam Sulek, the bodybuilder, where he does videos very similar to this. Just talks in the gym and does a workout, talks about while working out and all this stuff. I'm a fan of his. I'm a fan of Modern Wisdom. So when I saw that come up, I was like, cool. And a thing that I noticed about Sam, and a thing I appreciate about him, is that he is authentic. He is the real deal. He's doing the work. He's pushing himself. He's inspirational because of those things. But I think the thing that attracts people, and the thing I find to be the most engaging and commendable aspect of what he does, is that he stays true to himself. He is authentic. And I find that inspiring. Like, as a guy who's trying to be as authentic as he can be, that's some top tier stuff, man. That's right up there. Him being his real true self and showcasing that. I mean, I was wearing the word autistic before he came along on the scene, and everybody was like, wow, this is amazing. What a guy. So I have been trying to be authentic for other people. But I think I realized while watching the interview is I've been trying to be authentic for other people, but I haven't been truly authentic for myself, for who I am for me, for what I want for me. And it's been hard. It's been hard to realize that, to realize I've been devaluing myself, and I've been boxing myself in and managing myself and my own expectations and my own validation in a way. I've been going, I can validate myself, absolutely, but I'm going to validate myself in this particular way. That means I am still fulfilling an expectation. Me grounding myself, huge help for me being my authentic self. But for what I want this channel to be, for who I want to be out there in the world and who I want to be for myself, it's all about authenticity. And if I'm not being authentic to myself, it's not going to be true in the rest of the world, me being authentic. And it's certainly not going to be true on this YouTube channel, because I'm going to be trying to fulfill like whatever box the algorithm needs me to fulfill or whatever. And I want this to be good. I want this to work. I want this to be something people watch on the daily and people engage with. Because if I'm going to do something, I want it to be successful. And a metric of being a success is followers, likes, click-through rate, and watch hours. But is that me just trying to find another avenue of being my authentic self to the rest of the world before I'm being authentic to myself? That's a thought. That's a thought. Okay, we're going to do another set. We just did 12 with 20 kilograms on each side of the Smith machine. That felt really good. We're going to do another set. Do we want to raise the weight? I think we want to raise the weight. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we put another 15 kilograms at each side, so that's 30 kilograms on each side plus the bar. We're going to aim for 10. Because I'm not used to doing the Smith machine, but I want to get that full quad activation, glute, hamstring, the whole deal. I want to get that deep squat, and Smith machine is the best for that in a safe way. Three more. Two more. One more. Whew. So, being authentic is hard for me. For myself, to be authentic for myself is hard because I gotta be honest with you, I'm so used to just not feeling my emotions, not processing how I actually feel, not engaging with my real self, instead of going like, cool, what's the expectation right now? What's the expectation that I need to fulfill right now? How do I marginalize myself so I can be safe? How could I marginalize myself so I am safe and secure in my space and in my world? Because if I don't do that, I'm in danger. I'm in danger of people like coming at me hard. So I can be authentic with the world, but if I'm not authentic with myself and how I'm feeling, then I box myself in to these expectation games. That means I'm once again not being authentic for the world. And then how can I be authentic on this YouTube channel like Sam Sulek? Like, how can I do that? I gotta be real for myself, man. I gotta be real. And that's so hard because I'm like, this isn't a real emotion that I'm feeling. This is just something that's in my way, that's part of my autism, that's part of like a bad part of me that I shouldn't be engaging with and I shouldn't be dealing with, and I should just move on and not deal with it and not process it. And then I move on and I feel good because that feels like safety. It feels safe to do that because I feel safe in the real world. And then I don't process that thing, and then that follows me for the rest of time. And I have to be authentic. I have to be authentic with myself, and I have to say, I'm letting myself down when I'm not true to myself. I'm letting myself down. I gotta be better to myself. I gotta be better to myself. I gotta do it. Okay, let's do another set. Let's do it. 6. 3 more, 3 more, 3 more, 3 more. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. I got to be real to myself. I got to be real with how I feel, what I want, where I'm going in life, where I'm letting myself down. And more importantly, who am I? Who am I? I have to be truthful about that. I got to be truthful about that. Oh, got to be truthful. Okay. Authentic. Authenticity. That's what it's about. Okay, we're going to move on. What are we going to move on to? That's a good question. We're going to find out. Okay, so we're on the... I've forgotten the name of it now. Hack squat. I knew it. I knew that was the name of it. So yeah, we're on the hack squat and we got 20 kilograms on each side. So that's 40 kilograms plus the weight of the machine, which is another 47.6 kilograms. So what is that? 47.6 kilograms. And we're going to do a set of 10 because we're just going to start backing out. But authenticity starts at home. Being real and being true to the rest of the world means you've got to be real and true to yourself first. And that takes grounding and personal acceptance. Because if you can't accept yourself, if you can't accept who you are, what are you doing here, man? Like, I wanna create a break expectations podcast. I wanna create a channel that's all about breaking expectations, and I'm still fulfilling expectations in here in my heart. Like, I need to get my stuff together, man. Like, I need to be on it. I need to be truthful to myself. That's what this is about. Come on. It took a podcast of modern wisdom with Sam Sulek. So both content creators that I thoroughly enjoy coming together and pointing out Sam's authenticity, and I was like, oh, that's what I'm missing. That's my goal. Okay, here we go. We're doing it. Let's do a set. Whew. 5. Whew. 4. 3. 2. 1. One more. Oh man. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest with myself. I gotta be truthful to myself. I can't marginalize myself. That I feel so resentful to myself for doing that, for choosing that, for actively going, you need to make yourself smaller to fit into the world. That's just no bueno. Just no good will come of it. No good will come of it. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. Let's take it easy on ourselves, okay? Let's not be too harsh. We're doing so well. Come on. We're being truthful most of the time to people around us, it's scary. It's scary. And I can ground myself, and I can self-validate, and I can feel secure in my choices. But if I'm not honest with how I feel, it all feels the same. It feels like I'm just trying to get back to a safe place that I feel safe in. So I gotta be honest. I want more out of life. I want achievement. I want to look at something and go, I did that, I made that. I set a goal and I set a path and I stuck with it and I got there. And I did it for me, and I articulated it for myself. And I didn't make myself smaller or weaker or quieter to be able to achieve that. And I think that's what this YouTube channel means to me. I set my goal, I set my path, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing with it. I do. I just have to make myself... Ironically, I'm saying this in the gym. I think I have to make myself bigger. Mentally, emotionally, and then physically. Mentally, because I need to develop my vocabulary for self-development and mental health. Emotionally, by actually feeling my emotions for when they happen and what's happening with them. And then physically, in the gym, I hit 85 kilograms the other day, the heaviest I've ever been. And that felt like a real accomplishment. That felt like I did something. That felt like I'm moving forward with my life. And I can keep that up and I can keep going. I just have to do the other bits. Three more. Two more. One more. Oh man. Okay, that's how it's done. Okay, come on. Oh man. Okay, we're feeling it. We're doing it. We're being real. We're being authentic. I'm being truthful with you. I get scared. I get anxious. I get annoyed. I get doubtful. I get sad. I get sleep deprived. I get hungry. I need things. I want things. I want to achieve things. I want to be big. I want to be bold. I want to be me. I want to be myself. And that requires not asking permission. That just requires being my authentic self. Okay. If I do another set on this, I think I might fall down. That's being real. That's being authentic. So we just did another set 10 on here at the same weight. So we're gonna call it there and then do some leg extensions. Yeah, getting some isolation work. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, okay. On the prone leg curl. So we're gonna really blast hamstrings now. Being authentic to yourself and being truthful to yourself is one of my great life challenges. Because if I hear an external voice that goes, you need to do this, I instantly want to appease that voice. Instantly. I want to appease it. I want to be like, yep, you're right. But I don't think that results in me liking myself that much, because I'm always resentful to myself because I'm allowing other people to dictate what I'm doing in my life. And then I'm going, cool, I need to set proper boundaries. I need to set consequences for crossing those boundaries. But if I don't have self-imposed boundaries, all of that kind of means nothing. And I'm always just putting myself in a box, putting myself in a corner of going, I'm going to be authentic and true when it is appropriate to everybody else. And that rarely happens. And then I just feel shame for being true to myself. Like, I'm wearing the word autistic, but I'm still marginalizing myself when I'm not being truthful to myself, when I'm not setting proper personal boundaries, self-imposed boundaries. I ground myself, sure, but then if I just like, yep, I'm now gonna do the thing I said I wasn't going to do because I think it's better for everybody else. Oh, there's a voiceover. Okay, let's do a set. Oh. Okay, that was 12 reps of 36 kilograms. We're gonna check the angle and see how we look there, because I think that looked pretty weird. Okay, so being real and being honest, that isn't the best angle in the world, but it's the best we're gonna get in the placement of this curl machine, and also with how one uses hamstring leg curl, or prone leg curl, as this machine is calling itself. So I will move the camera when appropriate, but this is how it's going to be. I'm going to move the camera so you can see my face. The rest of the time you'll see my legs curl, which is proof that I'm actually doing it. I'm trying to be authentic. I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to break expectations. I'm trying to be real in a vulnerable way, in a place and in a location, the gym, that is a little bit like, you can't be vulnerable, you have to push yourself. So it's counter to the environment. But I think the gym is actually also a place of honesty. You can't approach stuff in the gym unless you are being authentic, unless you are being honest, unless you are being real, unless you are honestly saying, I can do this amount of weight. I can lift this amount of weight. I can do this amount of time on the treadmill. I can do this. I can do that. I am this flexible. And if you feel like you go for it and you're like, oh, I can't actually do that amount, you're then cool, like, okay, cool, that's my limit. How do I improve myself so I fulfill that limit better later? Because if you lie to yourself and you're like, my limit is actually lower than what I actually think it is, but I need to make it lower so it makes sense to everybody else. Who are you doing that for? You're just marginalizing yourself. You're marginalizing yourself so you feel a sense of safety and social inclusion because you can lift heavier than somebody else, or you can do something less because you think you'll get more out of safety than the actual work. That's what I'm doing, is that it's with emotions. And in the gym, you got to be honest, or you got to push yourself, and you got to be like, I could do 10 reps. I can do 10 reps. And then you do 9 and you're like, I've got 1 more left in me. And then you push yourself and then you do it. So I need to push myself with my authenticity. Sometimes I'm really lost in my life. Sometimes I'm really lost. Sometimes I'm really confused. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going. That's me being honest. That's me being real. That's me being authentic. But this gives me hope that I'm on the right path and I'm on the right track for being honest and being authentic with who I am in the world, and breaking expectations and being my real self, rather than this confused person who's just trying to fulfill everything for everybody all the time, and being a man of every season. I think I'm a spring. I think I'm a spring. To be that person, I think I'm a spring. Okay, let's do another set. Speaking of spring, let's spring back into it. Oh. Whew. Oh, how many was that? 10? I think that was 10. Okay. Goodness me. Right. That's us nearly done. Being authentic, being real. I don't want to lie to myself. I don't want to marginalize myself. I want to be authentic. I want to ground myself in reality. I don't want to find myself in a fantasy world of going, I'm in danger all the time. I want to be agile. I want to be restful. I want to be appreciative. I want to be focused. And I want to be driven. And all of these things have to come from a baseline of grounding and authenticity. So then I can do it. Then I can be real. Then I can be who I actually am. Just a funny, muscular boy. Just a funny, muscular, autistic boy. Okay. Ah, goodness. Really pushed myself today. Not just physically, but also just emotionally and honestly. With honesty. Okay, we're nearly done. Everything's good. Everything's bueno. Oh! We're going to do one more set on this. One more set. Really good job today. Really good job today. No word of a lie. Like, doing it. Getting it done. You're doing a good job, man. You are doing a good job. Okay. Final set. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, good. Good job. Okay, wow, really pushed myself today. not only physically, but also emotionally. I think I said that before, but I'm really validating that process of acknowledging my own authenticity, my self-authenticity, how it's affecting my authenticity with the rest of the world, my honesty, my truth, focusing down on what I want, where I want to get to, acknowledging who I am. Yeah, it's hard, but I'm getting there. It's a process, and I'm going to break expectations. I don't want to fulfill things for other people anymore. I just want to do it for me. Break expectations. Here we go. We're going to talk about that next episode. Okay, follow, like, subscribe, do all the bits. This has been great. Really good for me. Thank you all so much. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.